All right, well, let's talk about those Twins, shall we? Twins win their sixth in a row last night with a 2-0 win versus the Tigers. Sonny Gray goes 7 flawless innings with a season-high 10 strikeouts, pushes his ERA down to nearly 2.5. And the Twins get just enough from their bats. Gio Urshela goes 1 for 3 with an RBI, and Carlos Correa knocked in Luis Arriez with a double as well. 6 in a row for the Twins, who continue to win with quality starting pitching. Reggie, I thought my TV was broke in the 7th inning when I saw Sonny Gray still on the mound. So what's going on here? Rocco must listen to the show, because after we got on him all week for being too aggressive with his starting pitchers, pulling them after just 3, 4, 5 innings consistently, he lets Gray go 7 innings, as he should have. Now, Sonny made it easy for Rocco last night. No earned runs, 10 Ks, but could this be the start of let his starters eat up more innings, and your overall just quick takeaways from last night's 2-0 victory?
You know, I think that was probably one of the more impressive wins of this season for them. Just because, like, you look at the pitching, and it wasn't just the starter. It was Sonny Gray for sure, but it also was the bullpen. You know, no runs given up. You know, they did just enough with the bats. Byron Buxton makes the sensational grab in the outfield, diving catch. You know, I said last night, you heard of Air Jordan? This was Air Byron, baby.
I love it.
Goes through, makes the catch, doesn't get hurt. Wonderful. And then, you know, they go ahead and just win 2-0. And it was funny because, you know, yesterday we talked about how Rocco was talking about how they just find ways to win games. And, you know, over the last week or so, they've been scoring like 8 runs a game. Like, that's ridiculous, like a ridiculous pace. And that's something that you don't expect them to just continue to keep up, especially as the competition gets better. But, you know, they go up against the Tigers. You know, it's hard to continue to beat these same teams because, you know, they are professionals too. But then you go into this game and you find a different kind of way to win a game. And so I think that is what's most impressive. They found a different kind of way to win this game. And that's a testament to what Rocco was talking about this week anyway, is that's what they're doing. That's how they play. And that spells well. Like I said before, usually that means that they're a pretty good ball club. It remains to be seen, but that definitely gives you a lot of confidence if you're a Twins fan.
Yeah, no doubt. I can't in good conscience come on here and not talk about Luis Arriez. Dude is a freak right now, quietly becoming the Twins' best quality hitter. Guy goes 2 for 4 last night, now batting a gaudy 354, good enough for top 4 in the bigs. But just another day at the office for him right now while he picks up the slack for Byron Buxton, who's turned a little chilly, we'll put it that way, at the plate anyways, going over 4 again last night. Just how good has Luis Arriez been, and how critical his bat has been while Byron Buxton's on a little icy tear here, and then Carlos Correa starting to get his feet underneath him once again after coming back from that injury last week.
It's encouraging because, you know, but coming into the season, you were thinking about, you know, some of the bigger name guys that they have. And, you know, especially when Buxton is starting the season on the tear like he was, like, you're like, okay, like, all right, we know who the guys are going to be. But, you know, Correa did, you know, help the effort yesterday. But you think about it and you're just like, well, if you're not going to get the type of production that you are expecting from a Buxton, you know, he's healthy enough to be out there, but he's not necessarily contributing in the way that you want him to. But it's like, good to have him out there. You know what I mean? And so,
of course, yeah.
And so you take the good with the bad, I guess, with that. But it's so great. It's such a luxury to have a guy like Luis Arriez just continuing to do his thing in the lineup day in and day out. When the team needs a hit, when the team needs a clutch bat, he's that clutch bat. And that's very encouraging because you're just like, you know what? Top to bottom on this lineup, you just never know. Everybody has their day. It seems like Luis Arriez has his day almost every day. And so it's exciting when you think about it from a Twins fan perspective, because you're just like, man, this is the type of team that we are expecting. This is the type of team that we want to see day in and day out from the bats, from the pitching. I mean, can't say enough about what Sonny Gray did last night. Like, it's just really, they really got it going right now.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting when the 1, 2, 3, Buxton, Arriez, and Correa can just all get it going at the same time. I don't know if it's a week from now, a month from now, in the thick of the summer, but when that time comes, Twins fans are going to be awfully excited for sure. All right, new segment coming to you live right now called the Twins Take of the Day. Reggie, I need one semi-spicy to B-dubs blazing take from you on the Twins. Reggie, give me one prediction or take for our Twins Take of the Day.
You know, I'm so encouraged by what Sonny Gray did last night. I'm going to say this. He's going to win at least 15 games this season.
Ooh, spicy.
At least 15. If he stays healthy, he's going to win at least 15 games this season. Look, Sonny Gray is a guy that he has like ace potential. He has been an opening day starter. You know, when I was covering the Reds a few seasons ago, you know, Luis Castillo, he's a dude. I mean, he has great stuff. And everybody expected that he was going to get the ball on opening day because he did the year before. Nah, David Bell gave it to Sonny Gray. And Sonny showed why. I mean, he pitched very well in that COVID season in 2020. And he has the potential to do what he did last night all the time. It's just a matter of, you know, when he got injured, you know, to start the season, you're just like, dang, man, that's not what you want to see. But like when you look at it, like he's pitched in the American League before, you know, when he was a Yankee. He's been there, done that. And if you look at the type of pitcher that he has been, a quality guy, is no secret why he went 7 innings last night. The dude is a horse. Like, that's what you expect from him. An innings eater. He's going to keep the ball down, keep the hits low. You know, if he struggles, if he gets into any type of trouble, he usually finds a way to get out of it. And that spells well for the Twins. And you think about it, if Sonny Gray has 15 wins this season, the Twins are in really good shape.
It almost seems like in certain areas and aspects of his pitching game, he's actually still getting better, which is really encouraging to see. My Twins Take of the Day is this. A little bit more Debbie Downer attitude from me coming today. The Twins are a good ball club. They are, but they're not a great one yet. And time will prove that, because good ball clubs beat bad teams. They beat average teams. That's exactly what the Twins have been doing. But they will always struggle against those teams that are in the upper tier, just like what we saw against the Astros, 10, 14 days ago. They've got the talent offensively to keep pace from game to game when they're on. But with so many injuries in the pitching rotation and questions still remain with their relievers, I just see this team coming back down to earth in 2 weeks when they finally face off against teams like the Yankees, Blue Jays, Rays. Now, I'll take the dub for now during this soft spot in the schedule all day, because you're going to need to rack them up while you can. Tigers tonight, then 4 versus the Royals coming up, 4 versus the Tigers again. But until these bats start to heat back up, and I know every, third, fourth day, they go off for double digits. But when you're consistently seeing those bats heat back up and you're seeing these starting pitchers chew up more innings, taking the pressure off of our middle relievers, I think up until then, the Twins may struggle versus those better teams, versus the more quality ball clubs in the MLB, until they can prove to me that, you know, that first litmus test that they failed versus the Astros was just a fluke. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at right now, Reggie.
And by the way, Sonny Gray, he's never won 15 games in a season. I'm looking at the stats.
What's the
most?
most?
He won
12,
14. He won 14 in his second season in the MLB with the Athletics, and then he followed that up with a 14-7 year the year after. But after that, he's won 10, he's won 11. When he was his first season with the Reds, he won 11. His last season with the Yankees, he won 11, but he hasn't gotten close to that since. So that would be a really big deal for him if he were able to get to 15 this year.
The Twins take the field versus the Tigers, looking for the sweep and their 7th victory in a row tonight. We've got ourselves a day game. First pitch, 12:10. Bailey Ober taking the mound.